I've lived a life of privilege, a life where I've had everything I could ever ask for, yet somehow something was always missing. I was surrounded by the finest things, designer clothes, expensive cars, trips to places most people could only dream of, but deep down, I felt empty. I was told that success, money, and status would bring happiness, but for years, it never did. I never understood what real struggle meant. I never understood what it felt like to have to fight for every single day, to scrape by, to survive. I've lived in a world of comfort where the hardest thing I had to face was a missed business deal or an unsatisfactory day at work. I had no idea what it was like to be cold, hungry, or alone. That is, until I met someone who changed everything for me. A few years ago, I met Leo, a young man just a few years younger than I am. He lived on the streets alone with nothing but his strength and his will to survive. Our worlds couldn't have been more different, but somehow we connected. He taught me more in a single conversation than I had learned in all the years I spent in my cushion life. I realized that the things I thought were important, money, possessions, status, weren't what made life meaningful. It was the people we meet, the kindness we share, the struggles we face together, and the bonds we form that truly matter. Leo showed me the true meaning of resilience. He taught me that even when life knocks you down, there's always a way to stand back up. I've seen the hardest parts of life through his eyes, and I've learned that no matter where you come from, we all have the same basic needs: love, connection, understanding. That is the foundation of everything. So today I stand here not as the man who had it all, but as a man who has learned the value of everything. This song I'm about to sing is not just for me. It's for the people who've struggled, who've lost everything, who've been forgotten. It's for the people who taught me how to really live, how to care, and how to love. And if you're listening, if you've ever felt like you didn't belong, know that you do. This one's for you.
I had it all, or so I thought. The finest things that money bought. But in the silence I felt alone, like a king without a throne. I wore the mask, I played the part, but somewhere deep I lost my heart. All the riches, all the fame couldn't fill the hole, couldn't ease the pain. What really matters when it's all been said, when the lights fade and we lie in bed, it's not the things we hold aware, but the love we give, the ones who care. What really matters when the world turns cold, it's the stories we share, the hands we hold. I've learned to live, and now I see what really matters. What really matters is you and me. Yeah. I met a boy with no place to go, and in his eyes I saw the glow. He taught me more than I could know, how to rise, how to let it go. He showed me strength when I was weak. He showed me truth when I couldn't speak. The hardest lessons come from pain, but from the storm we rise again. What really matters when it's all been said, when the lights fade and we lie in bed, it's not the things we hold aware, but the love we give, the ones who care. What really matters when the world turns cold, it's the stories we share, the hands we hold. I've learned to live, and now I see what really matters. What really matters is you and me. It's not the blame we chase, it's the scold or fame we chase. It's the smile on someone's face, the quiet moments, the shared tears, the friendships that carry us through the years. What really matters when it's all been said, when the lights fade and we lie in bed, it's not the things we hold aware, but the love we give, the ones who care. What really matters when the world turns cold, really matters is love, 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 love.
James, I have to say, I wasn't sure what to expect when you first stepped on this stage. You came from a world that's so different from most people's reality. You've lived a life of privilege, surrounded by luxury, and I wondered, could you truly understand the deeper things that matter? But after hearing that song, after watching you pour your heart out, I think you've answered that question. What you just showed us was something very rare. Not just talent, yes, you have that, but I'm talking about something deeper, something that goes beyond the stage, beyond the spotlight. You've learned over time that success and money aren't the things that truly define us. It's how we treat others, how we make them feel, and how we connect on a human level. And it's clear that you understand that now. That song wasn't just a performance. It was your story, your journey. It was raw, it was emotional, and it was real. You weren't just singing words, you were sharing a piece of your soul. And that takes a level of vulnerability that many people, especially those who come from privilege, don't often show. I respect that. What you've done here tonight is more than just entertain. You reminded all of us that we need to look beyond the surface, that we need to appreciate the things that truly matter in life. Love, compassion, and human connection. And if that's not the essence of what this show is about, I don't know what is. James, I have to admit, I underestimated you, but tonight you've proven that you're not just another guy with a nice suit and a pretty face. You're someone who has learned the most important lesson of all, that the real value in life is in the love we share and the people we lift up. You've earned my respect tonight. I'm excited to see where this journey takes you. You've already taken a huge step forward, and if you keep sharing your truth like this, I have no doubt you'll go far. This is just the beginning for you. Well done.